you like scary stories? Kind of like in the movie Scream. Do you like scary movies, Sydney? So the first scary story is called Hazel. I had joined my friend Kyle in a game called Be Scared. Before I had joined, Kyle had said on call, "This is a scary game," I guess. I like scary things myself, anything scary, so when I joined, I explored. Kyle had found me in the game and said, "This is an empty game to be scary." Yeah, normally the games like this are filled with a bunch of noobs, because it was one of those type of scary elevator games, but this one was kinda different. It had a spot in the game that we thought was really creepy. It was a random spot in the game that wasn't in the elevator. It was a creepy white room with one chair in the middle of the room. Kyle had seen the room and said, "Why is this here? It's not even in the elevator." I had replied with, "I don't know, maybe it's just a glitch, dummy." I'm kidding, I threw that part in there. Yeah. He replied back and said, "Yeah, maybe." Then, when we were gonna walk out of the room, the door we had walked in was gone. We looked around, and when we went to the chair, someone had appeared. We walked closer to the person and asked where the door is and how he got in. He didn't reply, so we just kept asking him. He finally replied and said, "There is no door. You are stuck with me now." We had got creeped out by what he had said. Then a creepy smiley face popped up on his face. Me and Kyle had gotten creeped out. Then the light went out. When the light turned back on, Kyle saw a bunch of creepy people with smiley faces. We thought it was part of the game until we teleported to a different game. When we tried to leave, the same people were there when we joined. The game was like a starter game called Hazel's Place. When we had joined after a couple of minutes, a girl named Hazel joined us. And when me and Kyle saw her, we found out it was the creator. I had asked her to help us because me and Kyle still couldn't leave. She turned around and said, "There's no way you're leaving me again." Me and Kyle were creeped out, but at the same time our computers turned off. I was still on a call with Kyle. We both got creeped out and put it on the charger, but it still didn't work. Till that day, I have never heard or seen of him again. Creepy! So, just a silly little scary story. I mean, these are scary stories in Roblox. Who knows, how much of that was just some kid that made it up, or maybe a teenager who, because some of the verbiage in there was just like, I had to repeat it a couple times because the words were in, like the grammar was horrible. But whatever, it was cool. I dig stuff like this because I've always been a horror fan. And then you incorporate Roblox into that, and of course, everything that I want to do in there is going to be horror stuff, or scary, or something that's like, ooh. That's why I do the stories I do like on Jenna, because I'm interested in that kind of stuff. I'm interested in the lore behind it. So this stuff is right up my alley, the creepypasta stories. Of course, I love these. So this was story 1. I just wanted to read it off to you guys. Maybe I'll do some other ones later. And until then, we'll talk to you later.